I really hate it when I get sick or my kids get sick. It can take you out for days or even weeks. I have often wished there was an easy, natural solution to prevent the flu or cut it short when it does hit. Today I'm going to share that with you. I'm Jodi Cohen, founder of Vibrant Blue Oils, and I've helped over 20,000 people regain their vibrant health through the specific and targeted use of essential oils. And today I'm going to give you my 5 favorite tips to strengthen your immune system. Because when we think about preventing colds and flu, what we're really looking at is strengthening the immune system. So, as you know, our immune system functions like a muscle that must be challenged in order to grow stronger. Unfortunately, the modern trend of over-sterilizing our bodies and our environment with hand sanitizers or chemical cleaning products actually makes our bodies weaker, acting like a crutch that doesn't allow our body to adapt and get stronger. So essential oils possess many antibacterial, antimicrobial, and antiviral properties that can be used to ease the body into health when a cold or flu strikes. For example, our immune support and Thymus blends are great for preventing or fast tracking through a cold. Breathe, Sinus Support, and Histamine Balance are great for any respiratory issues. And parasympathetic lymph and migraine support are great for head colds. Essential oils can also be used to strengthen the immune muscle and help proactively strengthen the immune system, making you and your family less susceptible to catching colds and flu. So the first thing is to clear your sinuses, right? Within your nasal cavity, we have tiny hair-like structures called cilia that line the inside of the sinuses. These cilia move back and forth and push mucus around. And this is how mucus gets from these cavities into the back of the throat or the nose where it can be blown out. So if you applied 2 or 3 drops of our Sinus Support or Histamine Balance to a Q-tip and then go ahead and swab it around the inside of the nose, you can even leave the Q-tip in there for a few minutes and try to relax and focus on breathing. This increases the speed and coordination of the cilia so they can more effectively move the allergens and other sinus irritants out of our system, and it can significantly reduce the risk of sinus infections or improve symptoms. We also want to, this is number 2, support our gut immunity because 80% of the immune system actually resides in the gut. So the health of our gut plays a huge role in the health of our immune system. Not only does the gut lining serve as a physical barrier and the first line of defense between our body and any pathogens we might swallow, but healthy gut flora helps us process and eliminate toxins and reduce inflammation. So to support a healthy gut, consider topically applying essential oils in the gut repair kit, including parasympathetic to support the healing parasympathetic state, anti-inflammatory to reduce our intestinal inflammation, and intestinal mucosa to support the intestinal mucosal lining, which in turn can support healthy gut flora and trap harmful bacteria and infectious organisms. So you also want to really focus on improving your sleep, because sleep is a time when our bodies and brain can rest, repair, and regenerate. And on the flip side, sleep deprivation can contribute to the stress response, which further depresses immune function and elevates inflammatory chemicals. So if you're feeling under the weather or not quite up to speed, try to get to bed as early as possible. And we have some great oils that can help you sleep, including circadian rhythm that helps you to naturally release melatonin, which is also very detoxifying. So that's a great way to help support your immune system. Another fun trick is raising your core temperature. It turns out that increasing your core temperature activates the immune system, which is why you get fevers when you're sick, right? As your core temperature rises, it reduces the microorganism load in the body. So 101 degrees is when most bacteria are unable to survive, and 102 is when viruses can't replicate and spread in the body. So an elevated temperature activates these immune cells to kind of destroy the virus. Temperature increases can also improve the enzymatic activity to create an environment that's unkind to infectious microbes. And one of the ways to support this core temperature increase is with hot oils like the Thymus Oil or the Immune Support Oil, or a hot bath in combination with oils. And Epsom salt is also great for pulling toxins out of the system and helping you reset. I really like to do a bath with 2 cups of Epsom salt, 1 cup of baking soda, and a few drops of essential oils. Make it as hot as you can and stay in there for as long as you can, and it will help you sweat out the toxins. And then crawl into bed and continuing to sweat for, I actually make my kids put socks on, and I put the immune support oil on the bottom of their feet. And so the final tip is actually that, supporting our immune organs. So the thymus and the spleen play critical roles in the immune system, and their vitality and health enhance our ability for optimal response. If you haven't heard of the thymus, it's located in front of the heart, right here, and it plays an important role in our immune system, maturing infection-fighting white blood cells that are made in the bone marrow. So you can stimulate the thymus by gently tapping on the gland. It's called thymus thumping, or using our essential oil, which is the Thymus Oil, which kind of also helps to stimulate immune function. So you would just apply 2 to 3 drops of the Thymus Oil on the breastbone, and then you can activate it further by tapping. The spleen is another little known immune gem. It's located in the upper left side of the abdomen, and it's important to the entire immune system. It helps to fight certain bacteria, like the ones that cause meningitis and pneumonia, and serves as a reservoir for the blood and purifies the blood. A damaged spleen makes you more susceptible to infections, so you can support the spleen by applying a couple drops over the spleen, again on the left side of the body under the breast or around the nose. Hi, I'm Jodi Cohen, founder of Vibrant Blue Oils. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. Please don't forget to subscribe by clicking the circle at the bottom of this screen. And if you want to access more free essential oil trainings, just visit vibrantblueoils.com/YouTube. You can find this link in the video description. Thank you again.